Awesome tone for hip hop and hits. 102.3 The Beat. It's your girl Hali G, and I have the amazing Megan Thee Stallion in the building today.
Hi.
I'm so happy that you're here, girl. So you're Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes. Young Tina Snow.
H-Town Hottie.
Yes, the H-Town Hottie.
Young Tina Snow. And I want to call you the freestyle queen now because
you know,
you've been doing the damn thing with the freestyles for sure.
Because that's what you do when you rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So where did all these names come from?
So I'm just like a naturally turned up person. So I have like a lot of different alter egos that I have going on. You know, you got the Henny drunk. You got no, I'm just playing, but like I have like a lot of different just personas, I feel like. So I like to just be able to express them in all different ways throughout my music.
Right. How does it feel to be a badass female artist putting on for the city of Houston? I feel like we haven't had one in so long.
Like, you know, we got Beyonce.
Yeah, of course.
So for New Houston, like this is just something that is really blowing my mind because you know you do things to yourself and you know you gas yourself up. You know, I'm rapping to myself and I'm like, yeah, I think I go hard, and then like just to have other people believe that too, I'm like, okay, well yeah, I'm the shit.
Yeah.
So
did you feel like you had a lot to prove coming out since it is a male dominated industry?
You know, I just definitely don't even try to look at things like, okay, I'm a girl, so, you know, people are going to look at me this way. I look at myself as I'm a rapper, and I know that I can really rap, so against a man or a female, like, I'm going to be...
You going to dominate.
I'm going to dominate. So, yeah, that's how I look at that.
Okay, bet. Walk me through the process of you getting signed with 300 and 1501.
So, 1501, I signed with them around my birthday time last year. So, I'm just like freestyling on Instagram, you know me. And like I get a lot of love from the strippers. So T Ferris is like a Houston legend and like we love the strip club. So I'm feeling like he was in a strip club and like all the stripper girls like running up to him saying, you gotta check out this girl. Like, gosh, this is the Stallion. So he checked me out and he liked what he heard, and Carl Crawford liked what he heard too. And so they had a meeting with me. And they met me at Grand Lux. It's my favorite restaurant.
Good place to go.
Yes. So, and then when I met Ferris, I was just like, okay, yeah, I feel like I could see myself being over here. It feel like a family, and that's really important to me. I feel like priority. So I signed, and it just went up from there. And I just kept doing what I do. And then 300. They caught on. So like it was like a lot of different labels like reaching out trying to sign me and stuff, but like 300 just also felt like a family, and it felt like somewhere I was going to be a priority, so I definitely wanted to go over there too. So now we're just
that's so dope. A lot of times I hear artists say that they got to leave their home city to blow up somewhere else and then come back. What's your take on that? Do you feel like that was it for you, or Houston really was behind you? I still live in Houston. Yeah, like Houston was really behind you.
Yeah, Houston definitely has really been behind me. I feel like it's just your mentality and your work ethic. Like, I don't really feel like, this is just my opinion though, based on what I have going on. I don't really feel like I had to leave out of my city to pursue what I wanted to do. Like, the internet is worldwide. So you put your music out there, and everybody has the opportunity to hear it. Right. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to shout out all the hotties for sharing it and spreading it like that. So, like, just me, I didn't feel like I have to leave my city to, get validation from other areas.
Right. Coming up, did you feel like you got a lot of love from the female rappers? Did they embrace you coming into this industry?
So, females in general are not just super open to other females just off the bat. So it's definitely something I feel like, they had to keep listening to and like warm up to, and then it was like, okay, well, yeah, she is cool. So yeah, so I feel like my personality definitely drew a lot of them in.
You have such a huge personality, and you rap so raw, so sexy, so confident. Where did that confidence come from?
So I'm my only child. And so
I already know now.
So having all that time on your hands, like nobody else entertaining you, you find ways to entertain yourself. So I've always been like in love with music, and I would like cut on the music in my room and get in the mirror and just be like dancing and performing, and I'm like, well, yeah, I think I look good. So my parents, and they've always just been in my head like, Megan, you're so awesome. Yeah, you look so good. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I do. So just going out into the world, like I don't feel like anybody can tell me any different, because I had that time to spend by myself and start living on myself. Period. And I had the love from my family. Right. So it was just like, okay.
Yeah, a lot of girls, I feel like young girls look up to you. What advice do you have for them if they want to mirror your strength and your confidence?
Definitely, I would tell young girls, do not seek validation from anybody but yourself, because that's when you start losing self-esteem and losing confidence, when you start trying to be like somebody else, or when you start doing things to put on for other people. Like, you really have to put on for yourself.
Right.
Because when you're looking in the mirror and you like what you see, I don't really feel like anybody else can tell you like anything different. Like, if you know and you're that secure in your own self, like, then everybody else is going to pick up off that energy, and then that's what they're going to run with. So if you think you're a bad bee, everybody else is going to think you're a bad bee.
Oh, of course. I mean, well, you always have your critics in rap. So what do you say for the people who say, you know, her rap, what she raps about is so sexual for a lady, or you glorify having a sugar daddy?
Well, so these men, their lyrics are way more harsh than mine. Like,
for sure.
A man can talk about coming and shooting your grandmama house up, and come talk about doing all these drugs, and you know, just talking about running a train on you and your partners. You know what I'm saying? So like, a woman, I feel like what I'm talking about should not ruffle anybody's feathers. You know, that's hard.
Right. Absolutely. So what inspired you to pick up a pen and start writing?
So my mom was a rapper. And just definitely growing up looking at her doing that, I was like, I'm thinking this is normal. I really thought everybody mama like had a job and then did something else cool too. So just looking at her do that, and she put me on like UGK at a very young age. So just listening to Pimp C, I'm like, oh my God, this would sound so cool if a girl was saying it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get in the studio like my mama, and I'm gonna rap like Pimp C. So that's where.
So you're still at school at NTSU, right?
Yes, I'm
Shout out
still
to the
at TSU.
HBCU in Houston.
Whoop, whoop.
What are you studying and when
Health
you graduate?
administration, and I'm graduating. Fingers crossed. Fall 19.
Do you plan on doing something with your degree, or are you going to take off with this rap and keep that as a...
Well, so I'm definitely going to still do music, because music and like school are two plan A's for me. So like when I graduate, I want to open up some assisted living facilities around my city, and hopefully I want to have some of my classmates like run it, because it's really hard to find a job after college. So I definitely want to put, you know, my people in a position to win.
Absolutely.
So definitely while I'm rapping and stuff, I just want to use, you know, the money that I'm making to be able to like help the people in my city at the same time.
Right, absolutely. So what's next for Megan Thee Stallion? I know we're waiting on Fever.
I was going to say,
where is it?
So this was about to happen. So we about to drop the Big Old Freak video.
I'm lit.
I know that you're ready for it.
Wait.
So the Big Old Freak video gonna drop, and then we're gonna drop Fever. So that's two things that everybody have been waiting on that's about to come up next. So I'm really excited to do that.
And you're going to be at Rolling Loud in May, right?
Yeah.
Is this your first Rolling Loud?
This is my first Rolling Loud. Like,
I go every year, and it is a major experience, girl.
So I'm just ready. I'm going to go tear it up. I feel like, I think we had a few Texas artists on Rolling Loud.
A lot. I feel like Maxo is on a lot.
Okay. Well, now we got Megan Thee Stallion on there, so we about to turn it all the way out.
I don't even think they're ready, to be honest.
They're not ready, but they better get ready.
For sure. Well, let the people know where they can find you on social media.
You can follow me at Thee Stallion, THEE Stallion on Instagram and Twitter. And if you want to see me get ratchet, you can follow me on Snapchat at THEE Stallion with 2 N's.
Period. It's a wrap. 102.3 The Beat. It's your girl, Hali G.